So, folks, we have to talk about the fact that Tim Walz dropped out of the governor race here in Minnesota, which, he did because of all of these allegations of fraud, and he trying to like cool things off, I guess. But unfortunately, that left a wide open field, and a political opportunist like Amy Klobuchar could take advantage of that field. And she has announced that she is entering the governor's race, which is not surprising, but I'm not happy about it, and I don't trust her, and I don't think she is going to be good at this. And unfortunately, I think she is going to clinch it. And I don't care for this particular timeline. Also, DFLers were not super thrilled with him running a third time. Yeah, but I would take Tim Walz any day over Amy Klobuchar. That's my problem. My problem is, if I had to choose between Tim Walz and Amy Klobuchar, I would pick Tim Walz every time. I dislike the Klob quite a bit. He's that bad, huh? Well, look, you all are aware, I talk about the situation here in Minneapolis and Minnesota broadly all the time right now that ICE is occupying us, and let's just take a look at Amy Klobuchar's announcement video and see if it lives up to the moment, shall we?
Minnesota, we've been through a lot. A beloved leader and her husband murdered in their home, little kids gunned down in a church, the killings of Renee Good, a mom of 3.
And Alex Preddy, a nurse who took care of our veterans.
3,000 ICE agents on our streets and in our towns, sent by an administration that relishes division. We cannot sugarcoat how hard this is, but in these moments of enormous difficulty, we find strength in our Minnesota values of hard work, freedom, and simple decency and goodwill. These times call for leaders who can stand up and not be rubber stamps of this administration, but who are also willing to find common ground and fix things in our state. These times call for grit and resilience. I've learned resilience from you. Through it all, you do not give up. You put on those winter boots in the freezing cold and bring your kids to school and bring food to your neighbors. That's Minnesota. Minnesota built this nation. We are bold about doing big things. We mined the ore that won World War II. We invented everything from the pacemaker to the Post-it note. We feed the world. And now our next big frontier is before us. Educating our kids, training our workers, expanding our businesses, protecting the people of our state. All of them. All of that will require a government that can carry its weight and match your drive and hard work. I believe we must stand up for what's right and fix what's wrong. That's why today I'm announcing my candidacy for governor of the state of Minnesota. I am running for this job for every person who wants their work recognized and rewarded, for every Minnesotan who wants to buy their first home, for every parent.
Like, I'm sorry, we're only halfway through this. I know it's felt like an eternity. But, like, there are people being shot in the street right now. There are masked men kidnapping our neighbors right now. Like, you're talking about compromise and meeting in the middle, and you're also talking about... You're talking as if there aren't huge, overwhelming problems right now. And not only that, you're not talking about any kind of policy positions that you have. You're making vague gestures in the direction of, I like good things, but I dislike the bad things. Like, we're literally in such a dire situation right now, and she looks at this opportunity and says, I'm going to throw my hat into the ring. What am I bringing? I don't know. Whatever. Are you kidding me? Like, come on. Yeah, like, even Joe Rogan's out there calling ICE the Gestapo. We need better than this, man. And, like, that's the thing. Like, I understand, like, Tim Walz has problems. And like, Tim Walz has been weak as hell on this. My feeling is that Amy Klobuchar is basically going to be Tim Walz, but worse in every capacity. I hope I'm wrong, because she doesn't seem to have any serious opposition. But like, let's keep going.
Who wants a better world for their kids. I'm running for everyone who wants more affordable health care for every student, farmer, dreamer, and builder.
And I'm running for every Minnesotan who wants ICE and its abusive tactics out of the state we love.
Every day, I will bring these principles to the job. 1, get things done. If we want change, we can't wait for others to solve.
Wow. You're gonna get... Wow. What's the first thing you're going to do in this new job that we're looking to hire you for? I will do things. Okay, what kind of things? I will do things. God. It's so frustrating.
Excuse me, but could you be more generic, please?
Yeah, could you literally be like any politician right now?
Our problems. 2, I'll bring people together.
I didn't...
Excuse me, but could you be more generic, please?
I don't know what I expected from point number 2, but
Oat-flavored oatmeal is here to make a new exciting world of breakfast.
Thank you, It's Me Bingo, for the $5 super chat. Oh boy. All right. So you're going to do things and you're going to bring people together. Okay. Excellent platform.
I was ranked #1 in the Senate for bipartisan bills.
Awesome. That's really what we want right now. We really want Democrats who are going to collude with the fascist that is sending armed soldiers onto our street to abduct our people and shoot us. We want more bipartisanship with them.
And #3 out of 100 for getting bills passed into law. I'm ready to work with leaders from both parties in our state. 3, I'll stand up for what's right and fix what's wrong.
I will do good things and not bad things. Oh my God. Whoever is responsible for throwing together this ad with this script really should never work again in politics. This is embarrassing. As a constituent, I'm fucking furious.
I don't like fraud or waste in government. That's why I went after crime as county attorney. I will make sure the people who steal taxpayer money go to jail and root out the fraud by changing the way state government works.
So we have exactly one thing she has specifically said she will do, which is go after fraud. Amy, why are you validating the narrative for why ICE agents are like disappearing people off the streets right now? What are you doing? Like, what the hell is this? Like, I'm genuinely baffled by this. She cannot win. Look, there's like almost no one else. You know, there is not a significant contender that has her level of name recognition in the state.
I'm Amy. Do you like it when your government does things and doesn't do not things? I am a thing doer. I will do things. You will like them. Vote for things. Things being me.
God. Yeah, can Peggy Flanagan drop? No, we need Peggy Flanagan in the Senate. Why didn't Keith Ellison run? I mean, that's a great question. My guess is that he felt the legal work he's doing right now is too important. But like, damn. Anyway, we're still not done. There's still another minute of this left. Somehow.
I will do my job without fear or favor. I've never shied away from taking on the powerful. That's what I did as prosecutor, that's what I did as senator, and that's what I will do as your governor. I like my job in the Senate, but I love our state more than any job. I love the people of Minnesota. And Minnesota, I want to be a transformative governor. Now is our moment to...
A transformative governor to what? You made an like you're basically just saying it's gonna be status quo, baby. Toot toot. Like you gotta have an actual platform. You're telling us you're gonna be transformative. Tell us what you're transforming us into. Get into the cocoon, Shinji. Also, Squirrel Knitter, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships over on YouTube. Very much appreciated. Oh, God.
Renew our commitment to the common good. I'm asking Democrats, Independents, and Republicans to join our campaign. It is a homegrown one born in a moment like no other. It is for people who believe in something bigger than ourselves. I'm asking Minnesotans across this state to not look down, to not look away. I'm asking you to look to each other. I'm asking you to look up to the North Star and to see that there is a better future before us. To pursue good, we must believe that good will prevail. I know I do. And that's why I'm asking you to join us.
That's where we're at right now. Like, what the hell? Bit of hope to drop to you, Jack. Word is from those I trust. Klob will not be that much different. Organizing will not be much different. That organizing to force Walz to do progressive things. Klob probably wants to run for president again and will want to tag progressive things to her name. Klob may come across as a bit lame, but I trust my comrades were not thrilled about it. But it doesn't change the scope if we organize to force Walz to do good things. True. Plus, Walz dropping out means the DFL can easily win all the statewides. I mean, that's a good point. Like, I guess my perception of Amy Klobuchar is that she is far more entrenched towards, like, status quo politics than Tim Walz and would take more pressure to move. But maybe that's not the case. You know, maybe I'm wrong on that one. So, I'm hoping that you are correct. I will say, though, there is at least one other candidate that I know who has thrown their hat into the ring. I don't know a whole lot about them, but, it is worth noting that we have someone with an actual platform who is trying to run for governor. And, let's just take a quick look. This is Kobe Lane. And their platform is resist and disrupt ICE, housing accessibility, food and medical affordability, investments in education, jobs, and the economy, protections for the environment. And, like, you know what? More than Amy Klobuchar brought to the table. So let's just see her first speech here. A longtime DFL organizer, by the way.
Right here at the Black Heart, for what we do. Community is the lifeblood that weathers storms. Yes! Now, I know that things seem really uncertain right now. Frankly, I'm scared myself. I don't know what the future holds under federal occupation. But what I do know is that people deserve security. They deserve housing security. People deserve to find homes. And it's not enough just to get them off the street. We need to find them stable, long-term housing in this state. People deserve a place that they can call home, frankly. People also need food security. As we start to think about President Trump denying people in the state of Minnesota by withholding SNAP, by withholding Medicaid, essentially starving out our most vulnerable people here. We can't tolerate that. Minnesota needs to prepare our food systems to ensure that our communities are nourished. We also need political certainty and political security. Again, I don't know what federal occupation holds for us, but what I know is that we need to demand more resistance, more disruption from our elected leaders. Yes! Renee Good.
Renee Good.
Renee Good.
Renee Good.
Keith Porter.
Keith Porter!
Alex Preddy.
Alex Pretty!
We cannot let these deaths be in vain. Let us show Minnesota who we really are.
Yes.
And that's why today, on January 27th, in the year of our Lord, 2026, I, Kobe Lane, am running for Minnesota State Governor. I have filed the necessary paperwork to start getting a campaign committee together. Together as a community, Minnesota is going to stand together as Minnesota United.
Yes!
Now I want to leave everybody here with a little bit of a call to action. I want to tell everybody that to get this across the finish line, we need people to show up to their caucuses next Tuesday. And I'll be the first to say, I love my karaoke Tuesdays, but I need you out there. I need you to be signing up to try and become delegates. To make this a reality, we need some political power behind us. And now for my song. And as you listen, I want you to listen to the lyrics. And I want you to come with me and dare to dream of the Minnesota you want to live in.
So, you know, I gotta say, I don't know that Kobe is gonna be able to clinch it. But you know, it's at least something that Amy Klobuchar is not alone in the field. But we'll have to see how this goes. Like the caucuses are like in a week. I don't know. I don't know how this is all gonna play out, but no, I do. Amy Klobuchar is gonna clinch it. Like she's built so much institutional recognition and power in this state. It's ridiculous. But I don't know. Fingers crossed that maybe we get someone better than Amy Klobuchar. Also, I have no idea who's going to like get her Senate seat. That's another entire can of worms right there. Also, yes, we need to caucus for Peggy Flanagan, folks. So if you're in Minnesota, message GamerG. Get the caucusing, okay, folks? The fact that real people are trying is a breath of fresh air in a gasping society. True. I want to see more people try. Peggy Flanagan? Yeah, Peggy Flanagan is running, but we have a caucus system for essentially being like the Democratic candidate. So, like, that's required. You gotta go to participate in the caucus in order to get more involved, you know? And the caucuses are on, again, Tuesday, so literally like 3 days from now. Anyway, what do you think? Is Amy Klobuchar a good choice? Are we going to find a grassroots hero in the form of Kobe for governor? Let me know in the comments. Comments longer than 8 words really help. And hit the like button, of course. Also, subscribe. Folks, we need to get organized. Join your local Dems. Join your local DSA. Get involved today. Reach out to GamerG in our Discord for help organizing your local DSA. Reach out to Dragonfly for help organizing your local Dems. Let's get organized, folks. And last but not least, check out ImogeneOlivia.com. Gender euphoric lingerie designed from the ground up for trans femmes. Tested on cis men, cis women, non-binary folks. It is non-tucking lingerie. Check it out. Link down in the doobly-doo. Let's keep on going.
Riverboat Jack is coming to town. All the viewers gather around. Twitch and YouTube and swishy streams. All that content is bursting the seams. Politics, gaming, and plenty more.